Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to CS50 Introduction to Programming with Python. And we started in this video. We wanted to start coding the problem set one. And in first we look at the default. In the default, we want to enter 42 when our users input 42 or this one or otherwise, and others in out and others input like 50, and you should have print now. So we started, and the most important thing is that the input is case and space insensitive. So we must use something like function size strip to eliminate the space, and the characters must be the lowest or uppermost, and so you can easily to check the answers. Okay, that started. So in the date.py, and we use the input function and says what is the answer to the great questions of life, the universe, and everything. And we must use the strip functions. Okay, the strip is strip the left and right uh, uh, as the input. You have the more space or something to mistakenly take more spaces, and it will cause something wrong, and you spread it and turn it to lowercase. And lowercase help us to easily use the if conditional group conditional jump to detect the text is 42 or text 42, because text maybe something like uh, or two, two. So you have to use more for to use more for tags to detect is that 42. Okay, so it is a very tedious things. So you have to usually use a lower or upper to help you to easily detect the tag is 42 or tag is 42. Okay, so you print out, yeah, and other things, and you print no. So let's first use it. Python is the type, and we must print a 42. Okay, you got that, yeah. Okay, and Python, we try another like this. Did apply and 50. Oh no, got it. No, okay. So the second is okay. The second one is okay. The second one is okay. Just wait a minute and hold. Okay, the home federal saving bank. In this problem, the user input something like hello, and it turned out to output this plural, and it's a greeting equals something like user input started with h, but not hello, and output 20. Otherwise, output 100. Okay, so ignore any leading white space user greeting. So maybe the user mistakenly type something many white spaces, so you have to strip it out. Okay, so you can use the strip functions like the deep deep.py. Okay. Okay, so okay, have that started in the bank. Okay, so first you have to input greetings, and you got the string and privilege the privilege the white space and put it to lower, and it helps you easily detect it. So if you hello okay in text and print it out, or else it equals age and print quantities, and else is not. Okay, so we try to do this. Wait a minute. We can see the bank, Python, bank, apply. Okay, so we got a hello, and this maybe happy and got maybe uh good good one. So it's correct to write the answers. Okay. The third one is the file extensions. In this file, you have to do something with JPEG. Many file extensions, and many files are ended with dot, .g, j, .jpeg, .png, .pdf, .txt, .zip. So this file name we want to something like file name and use the input cat.g, and you have to declare what is JIT, if JIT, and you print out image. And it gives us okay, comment. Okay, so this one maybe I try this. Okay, comment. So you see that in the GF and this one mime tag. Okay, so the GIF and it brings out image GIF and maybe JPEG and image JPEG. So you have to use this one to detect, to turn the to print out the mime tag. Okay. But there are many things. The GIF and JPEG and the PNG and PDF and TXT than this. So it becomes more user more if we use the condition jump if else it will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got a 7 is so it's very fierce and very hard to write. So we got a new function called okay. The Professor David introduced uh, uh, the function called map. Okay. So the map is the function we code. So we got the map functions. Okay. Okay. So okay. See, wait a minute. See the silence extension. So okay. So okay. So okay. We try to let me first try this one. Okay. Wow. Okay. So my code base was not uh can use this one. So I try to copy this one and to the CS50's code base. Okay. Sorry. Before that, it got a 5 minutes. Okay. Closing. Okay. Maybe we got to explain why I code here. Okay. Okay. So we got the input file names and click the white space and turn it to lowest and if dot, not in text. So if the user includes something like tag, okay, tag GIF, it's basically not a file name because the file must have the dot thing. So if if the dot not in the text and print the applications upstream and exit. Okay. So the program will exit in this way. Okay. And then you have to and then if the dot tag and is must be a file name, public. So you match the task and task free index, the dot, and the case j and print it out is a math function. Print and case, if the case is .jpg and print it out, JPEG print out, and case PDF print out. If the case is text print out, if the case is the print out, this is text print out. Okay, so it's a good thing to use because if you use if we have to write many things are JPG, JPEG and print the blah 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 and LD and LC and LC. They are many things and it is more complicated and it's not good to read. So the math is use this. If the case is valid, if the condition is met, you can use math to implement it like this. Okay. And later extensions. Okay, the next is oh, uh, the next is map interpreter and use the XY The user will enter XYZ and X is integers, these integers, and Y is operators. So you 1+1 and use up 2, and Y is this and 0, not to be 0. Okay. Because Y is division. Okay. So first, okay. So the text input expression just break out the white space. Maybe some mistakenly got a white space and split. And this split is turned out to use the split will give the give the user the list to assign a list to X. Okay. So X is so X must be like this. Okay, X is equal to list. And because split is XY, so got a X, Y, and Z. Okay. So the X index 0 is X, and X index 2 is actually is 2, is 3. Okay. And next X1 is operator Y. So you can use cases to print X plus or X minus X division 3 and print X multiply B and X mod 3. Okay. So this case good. Okay. So this is the interpreters that part. And the next is the final one is the mail time. So the mail time you have to coding the main functions and convert functions. And convert function is convert the time we put it is like 7:30. So you have to convert to 7.5 in a float, in a type of float. Okay. So you have to convert time and put it to man and the man will tell is it the breakfast time or lunch time or dinner time. Okay. So if another time for mail and you just don't open anything at all. Okay. So you have to first look at the convert time and the time input. What time is it? And the input time parameter will give to convert functions time and float it to time. Okay. And you got the hours and minutes. Okay. And each one is float. So you got the hours and minutes. So hours is hours and minutes must be division by 16 because before we saw that the 730 and it will become 7.5, and the standby is actually is 13 minutes division by 60. Okay, so the minutes division by 60 and plus the hours will be returned to the as a float. Okay, and value. Okay, so and then we got the FL. Okay, if the functions if the value is smaller smaller than 8 and larger than 7 and print a breakfast time. Else if the value is smaller than 13 and is greater than 12 and print lunchtime. Else if the value is smaller than 19 and greater than 18 and print on the outside. And else, actually, you will write else is exists. You don't just to print out anything. Okay. Okay. So this is a mail. So we got show. Let me show. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. And mail. Okay. Python mail apply and print maybe 7.3730 is the preference that. Okay. Maybe 12 zero. Okay. 12. Or maybe 14. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Python is a full okay. And it didn't put any print out anything. So this is the Cs50 introduction to programming with Python, and this is a problem set one. See you next time.